You've been trading futures and losing money. The reason might be simple. You're trading at the wrong time. And the trader believe that there was one single trade or one golden hour to trade, but this one is a costly mistake and a myth. More screen time doesn't equal more money. It's often lead to a bleeding account and burnouts. The truth is, trading is about being in the market when the odds are into your favor, and those odds are determined by when you are trading. Today we're going to kill the one-size-fits-all schedule. We'll break down the three major future categories: equities, energies, and currencies, and pinpoint what exact high volume windows that professional traders use to maximize their profits. Stick around to learn when to trade and when to walk away. So let's start with the first one. First up is the equity index of futures like E-mini S&P 500 and the NQ, the Nasdaq 100. These are popular for their liquidity, but the liquidity is not constant. Trading in the middle of the day is a classic mistake to leave to getting chopped up and at that market. For equities futures, two windows are the key. The main event in the US market opens around 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Those of us who've been trading with us for the longest time know that we're not trading before 10:30 a.m. just because we want to see the initial balance range on the market profile. When the NYSE opens, a flood of institutional volume creates a clean, powerful trend, high liquidity, and trigger a spread. If you have only 2 hours, trying to use those hours. The second window is the afternoon session between 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. After the midday lull, a choppy, low volume period, you must avoid. The market wakes up, institutional reposition into the close, creating decisive moves, especially in the final hour. Sticking to those two windows force you to focus only on the high equity setups. Next, let's talk about the energy futures, focusing on the crude oil. While it's a global market, the most liquid trading opportunities are concentrated in the U.S. hours. The prime time for the crude oil will be 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. The session starts at 30 minutes before the stock market with the MEX opens, which brings a wave of volatility as overnight news gets priced in. This is when the trade can really run. Additionally, the crude EIA petroleum status reports is released at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time on Wednesdays. During this window, creating a massive move. The second, much shorter window will be from 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. just before the official 2:30 p.m. settlements. This final half an hour sees a flurry of action. Traders close their position. After that, the volume plummets. Focusing these times to avoid low volume spikes and widespread. Finally, let's cover the currencies, metals, futures like EuroX, FX, SXE, and the gold contracts, the GC. These are true global markets, and ignoring the non-US session is a huge mistake. A single most important window at the London New York session overlap from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. This is a daily peak of a global liquidity when the world's two largest financial centers are active. You get massive volume, the tighter spread, and the strong trend. Major U.S. economists data is also released at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, often igniting moves that last for an hour. But unlike equities, overnight session is critical over here. Pay close attention to the London's open around 3 a.m. Eastern time. This period often sets the direction base for the entire day. The action in London provides the vital clues for how the trend when the New York comes online. Let's recap. This idea of a magic trend or golden hour is a myth. Let's focus on what we learned over here today. For the equities future ESNQ, your windows are at the US Open from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, and the close time session is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. For crude oil, the keys are 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time, with a small window from 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. before settlements. For currencies and metals, euro and gold, the peak is the London-New York overlap from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. but watch London open around 3 a.m. for early clues. By matching your trading to the market-specific rhythm, you align with institutional money and peak liquidity. You trade smarter, not harder. This is how you move from being a reactive trader to a precise professional. If that was helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. Now, if you have any question, what the market you trade, what your most profitable time, drop it in the comment below. And of course, as mentioned before in our previous videos and today in the early release, we reopened the enrollment for the group learning for the Elite Master course. Of course, the links will be in the description box and in the bio. And remember, being a successful trader is about being patient and disciplined. Trading in the right time isn't just the edge, it is the edge.